welcome to the Queer Edge with Jett. Tonight we are coming to you live from the planet What's Up. I got to tell you this, when it comes to music. I dig rock and roll music, but it's the music on the internet that I often ask myself, what would Jesus download? Would he? Could he? Is it a sin to download Christian music? Huh? Is it really a crime when there are rapists, murderers, pervy priests, and terrorists sipping mocha lattes in cafes while Donna Rumsfeld goes around cuffing the entire Berkeley audiovisual department? Oh no! Poor Metallica, bless their heart, they did not get their 20 cents. Well, go tell Cher, because I don't care. I tell you, those are millionaire rocketers calling up their millionaire lawyers to take action against who? Not the who, but the you. Who? Oh well, listen, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not going to take it anymore. So I say to you, go forth, my cadets of queerdom. Download until you are fully loaded. Hypocritical rockers are not really for the people. They're all about the Benjamins. So take those nickels right out of the torn $600 pair of jeans pocket of Metallica and go make Green Day have a blue day. And I say go from pier to pier like a sailor looking for syphilis. Yeah, tonight's show is downloadable. It's uploadable. And of course it's get loadable. And of course Miss Jackie Inks is here with some news from the edge. The Barbarellas are here looking snappy and succulent. My very special guest co-host, she is the Elton John of the accordion. Judy Tenuta is here with us. Angry and honest, the in-your-face comedy of Tommy James, no Shondells. The next man juggles balls and talks a bush. You gotta love that. From Showtime's barbershop, Sean Loughlin is in the chapel with us tonight. And proving that Eurotrash rules, Lacoste is here for your televised enjoyment. And if that ain't enough to choke your chicken, we may have a super vixen from Russ Meyer's film Beyond the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, Kitten Natabi Dodd may be here. But I am not going to learn to pronounce her name until the woman actually shows up. So there. Chase makes way, so let's get go. Let's let go and let's let gosh. Cause queer edgers, they are a go.
What are you doing right now? It's your reality. Make it up. Vodka martini. 2 olives. This is my reality. What's yours? What's yours?
Hey guys, welcome to the Queer Edge. Did I fool you for a second? Did you think I was playing an instrument? Did I? Because I fooled myself. I thought for a minute I was playing an instrument. I'm so easy to fool, aren't I, girls? You guys look great today. You look, somehow you have an extra slut value to you today. And something to be proud of. That hair, can we give it up for Russell, the dude who does the hair for my Barbarellas, because you're not going to find anyone, anywhere, not even, trust me, not even in a beauty shop in Texas, where I hail from, can someone get hair that high. That is a talent. They are mighty close to Jesus over there with that hair. We would be so lucky to get a beautiful co-host or a funny co-host or an accordion playing co-host. But we are super lucky tonight because we have all three, which, by the way, in Spanish is tres. And we have all three because we have, who do we have? Her name is, Judy Tenuta. That was planned, wasn't it?
I'm always tripping.
Oh, man, you're down, woman.
I'm in the hood tripping.
Welcome to my hood. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'm glad you could trip on by. What's the word, Judy Tenuta?
Oh, well, as usual, look at us both. We're both fashion plates.
Not only
Look
are
at
we
this.
fashion plates, but we're two of the most beautiful people in the world. Hello, People Magazine. Hello.
That could happen.
That could happen.
True.
It is true.
It's true.
And we could be like the most beautiful couple. Like, we could be the new Brad and Jen.
Yeah,
what do you think?
You wouldn't go straight for me.
No.
No, okay. Well, but we could go shopping together. That would be good.
But we could both go trying to get Brad Pitt. How's that?
Oh, please, Brad Pitt, stop that bitch. Yeah. Okay, I can't even handle him anymore because, how could he leave Jennifer Aniston for this? Oh, please. Hello, I'm Angelina Jolie.
You don't like her?
Please, bring my Ethiopian baby.
Oh, those are so cheap, those Ethiopian babies. That's
I know, you could get them two for $1.
Oh, my God, I know. And then the thing is, the real economical thing with them is that they don't cost a lot of fee. It's just, whatever you have, extras, you give them.
No, you just drop big bags of flour on them, like our government does.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
Yes.
Oh, that's my fault now. That's my fault.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's my fault that Uncle Sam drops flour over poor people.
Yeah. It's my bad, as they say.
Yeah.
It's my bad. Yeah. It's not Bush's bad. It's our bad.
Yeah, it's not about the bush being trimmed. No.
We don't want to trim the bush. Now, it's been raining outside.
Oh, God, I can't even believe it's like torrential.
Yeah. And then did you drive here or did you take a bus?
No, I did. I took the bus. But you know what? It was so crowded. There was hardly any place for me to sit. Finally, I found a seat. And don't you hate when this happens to me? There was this guy behind me who kept trying to read my newspaper over my shoulder, and I paid for it. I couldn't take it anymore. I go, "Excuse me, sponge, could you please stop breathing down my neck to read my paper?" And he goes, "Well, what else can I do with you on my lap?" And I said, "Try driving the bus." He was a big pig. He did not properly worship the goddess.
And he should, as well he should.
Yes.
Well, thank you for that. We're going to go now to some news from the edge because that was some travel-related news.
That's
like
right.
If you're out and about, you just got the Judy Tenuta
Barometer for traveling.
Yeah, the travel report. So let's go to news. Like, watch this. News from the edge.
Let's get. I like
See
that.
that from the edge.
From the edge.
From the
Here
edge.
we go.
With Jackie Eags, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Here she is.
Hey everybody, welcome. It is indeed Thursday. In a recent BBC interview, the Palestinian Prime Minister and the Palestinian Foreign Minister both recalled their initial meetings with our President Bush. The two sides first met back in 2003, and the ministers claim that at that time, Bush promised them their own Palestinian state. The part that may alarm you is that Bush said he was making the promise based on conversations he had held with God. Bush said God would tell him what to do, and both Iraq and Afghanistan were also based on these divine conversations. As far as Palestine, according to the ministers, George told them that the guy upstairs had said, "Go get the Palestinians their state, go get the Israelis their security, and go get us peace in the Middle East." We do have the Crack Edge news team looking into a report that God's voice sounded surprisingly like Barbara Bush's. In other Bush family news, the Texas Archives last week released 2,000 documents that include gushing letters and greeting cards from then Lottery Commission head Harriet Miers to then Governor George W. Bush. As you know, Bushy has now nominated Ms. Miers to the Supreme Court, and it seems Ms. Miers has always looked at George with sort of a big man on campus kind of a gaze. The documents almost have a junior high school quality about them, with Harriet calling George a cool dude and just the neatest darn governor ever. I may not agree, but it does partially explain why George seems to think that Harriet will make one groovy boss, far-out, hip, righteous, funky, bitchin' chick Supreme Court justice. Because that GW is a real gone cat. And from the Justice File, a young lady by the name of Lori Heasley of Woodland, Washington, recently boarded a Southwest Airlines jet. She was wearing a T-shirt showing George Bush, Dick Cheney, and Our Lady Condoleezza Rice, along with an obscene variation of the movie title, Meet the Fockers. Buy yourself a vowel, all right? Some of the other passengers saw it and complained to the flight crew. The plane had not yet left the gate, and when the crew told Lori she either had to turn her shirt inside out or leave, our hero Lori left. Good girl. The ACLU has said her shirt is protected under freedom of political speech, but the FAA says it's the airline's call. It turns out that the federal government does not regulate how people can dress on airlines. I went to the Southwest website and read that Southwest Airlines was founded over 34 years ago to bring, and I quote, the freedom to fly to all Americans. Unless, of course, they want you to give up your freedom to fly with them. I'm Jackie Yanks. That is News from the Edge. We're going to the conductor of the Queer Orchestra, Mr. Jack McGrath.
Thank you, Jackie. That was the most proper news.
Wasn't it?
And
She's so well behaved.
She is so well behaved, and she is such the voice of reason. And you know, Leslie Stahl has nothing on my bitch.
Leslie Stahl is just, come on, she's a talking panty.
Just chatty. Doesn't know what she's talking about. But you know, I always love it more when Jackie Inks is giving the news and she talks about Putin, Vladimir Putin.
Oh, Putin.
Because I just love to hear the name Putin. Because of my low IQ and my slight mental retardation, I find Putin funny. You know?
It's sort of like Russian pudding or something. I don't know what he is, but he's a big thug, though.
He is a thug.
He's a big thug.
And he's always Putin.
Did I tell you about my brother Bosco?
No, what?
Well, he is trying to find a bride in Russia. I said, Bosco, you don't have to go to Russia to get a Russian bride. Just go to the Comfort Inn and call housekeeping. You know, I don't know what he's doing. They'll tell you,
that is a big thing, though, finding Russian brides these days.
What is up with that?
You know, it's like what they're doing is they're basically doing the same thing. You know, Scientologists, I don't know if you knew this or not, have been finding heterosexual dates or finding girls for homosexual men to date for the longest since 1974. Did you know that? If you're looking for a beard, you go to the Church of Scientology and you can find a beard there. Oh, look, there's L. Ron Hubbard right behind us. Hi, L. Ron.
Oh, he's got,
bless his heart.
I love it.
His windmills are spinning, so the church must be open.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with more Queer Edge, won't we, honey?
Yes, we sure will.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Right after this. Right after this.
Itself, Miss Stewart had to paddle a giant 600-pound decorated pumpkin across a lake in Nova Scotia. Now, if you think about it, they had a 600-pound pumpkin with Martha Stewart inside. Do they know anything about the ugly vegetable contest? it's time to climb to the top of the queer mountain. Right after this word, we gotta pay some bills. We're going to a break. Stay with us. Jackie, get after this.
Welcome back to Queer Edge. I'm Judy Tenuta, the love goddess. And guess what? Our next guest is a very funny man, and he can be seen stepping on toes all over America. Please welcome Tommy James.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me. I just celebrated my 4th wedding anniversary. No. Hold your applause. It was also my last wedding anniversary. She just doesn't know yet. Yeah, well, unless she's watching right now, then she's going to find out pretty quickly. But my wife and I, we don't communicate, you know? We don't... I'm thinking of killing the dog just so we have something to talk about. That's it. No. I wouldn't kill the dog. I love the dog. We argue. It's gotten to the point where I can't win an argument. That's the problem. And the reason why I can't win, she starts in the middle. I don't see the argument coming. She starts in the middle, blindsides me. I lose the argument. I don't know if you've ever seen The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, but he's got this guy, John Melendez, that sits in a corner, and all this guy does is sit in the corner and announce what's going to be on the show. Welcome to The Tonight Show starring Jay Leno. Tonight, movie star Russell Crowe. The music of Gwen Stefani, and jaywalking. See, I need John Melendez sitting outside my apartment at night. That way when I get home, he'll go, "Welcome home, Tommy James. Tonight we're going to argue about when are you going to empty the dishwasher. If you think I'm going to pick up your laundry, you're out of your mind. And who in the hell does your brother think he is talking to me that way?" See, then I would know. Then I'd have an outside chance. Fact remains, I can't win. I do watch a lot of television. I watch a lot of TV. I like the reality shows, but I don't like the game shows with the celebrities on the game shows. You ever see this celebrity poker? Don't care for the celebrity poker, gotta be honest with you. Because they never have a good celebrity. You never see Corbin Burnson or a Baldwin brother on celebrity poker? I screwed up that joke so badly, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna have to go to another joke, spotting on the fly. The punchline was there. I get upset about a lot of things, and that's one of those things that I get upset when I miss the joke. You know what upsets me? Outsourcing of jobs. We were talking about politics a little earlier. The outsourcing of jobs drives me bananas. I don't know if you see how many jobs are going overseas because they'll do it on pennies on the dollar, but this is how bad it's gotten. I was in a hotel room in Boise, Idaho recently. I was feeling a little frisky, but I'm not going to cheat on my wife as much as I complain about her. I don't cheat on my wife. So I call the phone sex. That's right, I dial the 1-900 something or other. My phone sex call was transferred to India. They're outsourcing phone sex now? Oh, I thought he was saying that's not good for the show. This set isn't I'm sorry?
It's not good for you as an individual.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was 86.
We'll tell you when you're crappy. Don't be worried about us letting you
This
know when you're
couldn't be any
crappy.
worse than... Oh my
Don't be so self-confident.
That's
good,
outsourcing phone
Tommy.
sex now. Oh. And I was like, "So, what are you wearing?" And she's like, "The pink panties and a black sari." Needless to say, I completely lost interest. But I did get her to help fix my PC, which is great, right? And at $2.99 a minute, you can't beat it, right? If your computer breaks, don't take it back to Best Buy. They'll rip you off. Call Phone Sex. They'll fix it for like $9. My name is Tommy James. Thank you very much.
Yes, Tommy James. Come here, Tommy James. Tommy James.
That was brutal.
Okay, so sit down because we're going to make fun of you now.
Oh,
about
good. I deserve it, no?
Yeah.
Tommy,
Judy
let me sit
Tenuta.
on your
You know,
lap.
I was nervous because Judy was around. She's a legend.
She
in the
is a
business.
legend, I know.
She could make a phone call like that and squash me.
And you know what? She
I will
She
not,
will.
Tommy James.
Don't call
I-
William Morris,
No,
please.
she was, and here's the thing,
William
Tommy.
Morris does
While
not
you were
exist.
up there, she was going like this. I'm calling William Morris. And
No,
I'm calling
I wasn't.
ICM, and
I
I'm
wasn't.
calling.
Don't call CAA. Don't call CAA. I need a break.
They don't exist.
You
They do
sure?
not exist to the goddess. No.
No?
Tommy James, you must relax now.
Oh.
Just relax. That's right.
Could you ever step on a punchline worse than I did when I said Corbin Burnson was the punchline?
Oh, well, do
and
it.
from there,
Okay, let's erase it. Just, we all forgot what he just said. Okay, start over. Just now.
Oh.
We all have Alzheimer's, right?
The
okay,
fact-
we just forgot.
Did you forget? Did you
yeah,
forget,
we
Jen?
forgot. We forgot.
Well,
Okay.
you know, when they get the celebrities on the game shows, like on the Celebrity Poker, they get, you know, you never see Brad Pitt on Celebrity Poker, right? You never see Russell Crowe on Celebrity. It's Corbin Burnson or a Baldwin brother, and it's not even a Baldwin brother you've heard of. It's like Randy Baldwin, their stepbrother from Atlanta, right?
There we go. There we go. There we go.
But Tommy, it was so funny the
Yeah.
other way because I thought you were just.
And you know, Tommy, if you look behind you, you'll see the prize that you
It's a
just
parting
won.
gift.
Oh boy, Tommy! But Tommy.
No, right behind you.
But Tommy's
Huh?
straight.
Right behind you.
But Tommy's straight.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
Tommy,
the
This
big-
is what he wants you to look at.
Oh.
You know.
I saw
Hello.
this one.
But Tommy's straight, so
too
I
big
don't
for
know.
me, yeah.
Do you?
Okay. No, we know Tommy's straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to flaunt your heterosexuality.
No, I don't. I'm not.
With us, and because Judy, we had a problem with her earlier in the week.
I'm saying
She is
this.
like coming on, going, "I'm heterosexual. I just want people to know
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
loving the men."
That is such a lie. First of all, I come out singing, The Sound of Music. Hello, not too much of a gay man. Okay. So yeah, that's right.
Let's try to do a little rim
Yeah,
shot.
you better give me my weenie back.
Yeah.
because I don't think you can control
I was
it.
trying to do a rim shot with
Yeah.
the weenie.
That a rim shot with a weenie? Oh, there you go. See, now that made up for the Corbin Burnson thing.
But I
It really
still
did.
liked it
Well, thank you.
both ways.
But yeah.
We like it both ways.
Yeah, we
okay?
do like it.
Both ways.
Okay, Tommy James, I have questions to
Okay,
ask you.
all right.
You seem angry.
A little.
Would you like to pray? Do you feel like you need some prayer? Do you need spiritual guidance? What can we do on the queer edge to make you less angry? Is it just because life sucks? So I can't blame you.
Yeah, it's
for
a
being
little
angry.
rough, and then you mess up one thing, and it's downhill.
Seems-
And I didn't know when you said that's not right. I thought you were like going, "That's it, call this off."
No, you were being too self-conscious. But you. No,
Not
no.
familiar with the format.
No, trust me.
no,
already,
no.
Judy. All I've done is step on her jokes since
Oh
she's
yeah,
been
and
here.
I just bitch slap him. I don't
Yeah,
care.
she starts with a joke, and I like jump in and give the punchline.
But he's not doing it anymore.
No, I had to learn my lesson. I had to learn my lesson
No,
well.
no, but Tommy seems to be angry. I'm noticing. I was listening to him. Maybe you're a little. Are you upset with your wife? She's a little bit controlling.
Well, she's controlling, and she's one of those people. She's not happy unless she's not happy. Do you know? Like she's only.
No, she's
like Liza.
Yeah. Oh, like she could survive.
She's only happiest when she's unhappy.
Exactly. She doesn't like to like. She likes to hate. Like
Right,
she
right.
could survive a plane crash. She'd be pissed off they lost her luggage. That's the kind of woman
Yes, I
I'm
know
married
that.
to.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
Oh,
that.
honey, you're alive. It's a miracle. But they lost my shoes. I can't live without my shoes.
Now, what does she do? What does
She works in advertising.
she
Oh,
does?
no wonder.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have. I've been to your website, and I gotta say, it's www.tommyjames.net.
.net, because the other guys.
Yeah, because the other guy's got
Yeah.
the com thing, and on his website he has a great section called Hot Ass. Mm-hmm. And I want. Can I just say? Can I give my sweaty cocaine-induced head hats off to you for including not only female, but male ass.
Sure.
And not only male ass, but zebra ass, giraffe ass. Because
Sumo ass, I believe.
Yeah, what?
Sumo ass? Right?
Yes, sumo ass. But I had always wondered, what does the ass of a giraffe look like? And so that question, and I'm sure a lot of you out there, especially you lesbians up in Canada, have wondered, what does a giraffe ass look like? Where do they go?
TommyJames.net.
There you go.
TommyJames.net.
What about this ass?
That's a nice ass.
If we can get a digital camera, I'd like to put a little Tenuta ass on my website.
Yeah, you need some Tenuta ass. How about this ass, dude? It's concave.
Tommy, how often do you get, like, every single person when we said, oh, Tommy James is coming on the show, they immediately jump to Shondells.
Shondells, it never gets old. I gotta be honest, the Shondells line never gets old.
Okay. Crimson and glow.
Bigger fan of the Crystal Blue Persuasion, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, I like that. I like that as well. Now, I know that, I'm sorry, my weenie down here is getting in my way. I got to move it around.
That happens all the
My
time.
weenie gets in my way
I know.
too sometimes.
That's the way it happens.
I have to shift in the seat sometimes, you know.
Is it true that a lot of heterosexual male comedians are Satanists?
I don't know.
Because I've been reading a lot about it. And
Are you
Judy,
serious?
Where can we find more?
a lot has been written about it in.
I thought those were rock stars.
No, a lot has been written about it in the Examiner and the National Enquirer.
I've got to look at this.
World
The
Weekly
Star?
News and the Star. So I don't know. Have you seen any Satanists out there on the road?
Not well. In Dayton, Ohio, I think I have, but just Dayton, and I think that's because there's nothing else to do in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay, tell me this, man to man. Just the two of us.
Judy's not here.
Okay, how close have you ever came to having man sex? What's the closest that you ever thought, ooh, I almost had man
You mean like
sex?
in terms of coming close, like that, and I wanted
No
to?
coming involved, just just close.
I had a feller kiss me on Bourbon Street.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I didn't kiss back, I gotta be honest, but he did kiss me on Bourbon Street when I was younger and thinner and better looking.
Okay, was there any tongue action?
On his part, yes.
Oh, well, see, there you go. There you go.
Did you
Now-
get aroused?
No, I didn't.
No,
Okay,
Ralph.
well, there you go.
And then I ended up with his sister later that night.
Okay, cool. Now, I do
Perfect.
want to mention this before we go, because we've got to
You
say
didn't expect
goodbye.
that answer, did you?
No. Two questions real quick. If you had to bang me or Shelley Winters, who would you bang?
Oh, come on. That's easy. That's
Tommy?
so easy.
Tommy, there's a chance you could come back on the show.
I think I go you.
There we go.
Yeah,
Good deal.
that's the right
Good deal.
Tommy.
We got to say goodbye. He'll be back because he answered the last question correctly. So stay tuned. We've got tons of Queer Edge stuff coming up right after this commercial.
But seriously, I want to tell you
The highlight of my career is being part of the first annual Gay and Lesbian Comedy Festival here in Los Angeles.
Okay, let me ask the question again.
Okay.
The highlight of your career.
He's going to be tied up like a Christmas hog. He's going to try to bust free like a queer-edge Houdini. Put your focus on our good buddy, Mr. Sean Loughlin.
Hi guys, how are you?
Groovy.
We're going to have a little fun tonight in the variety section of the show. I'm going to ask a couple questions that have been bothering me. Tell me, is it juggling or a schizophrenic playing catch?
Oh.
Is it gravity or does the earth suck?
Oh.
When you shoot a mime, should you use a silencer?
Good question.
Are the Amish just Mormons unplugged? These questions and more will be answered in the next 20 minutes. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off with a little something else. This is what's called a state regulation straitjacket, the kind of restraining item that they used to hold lunatics, people that are criminally insane, or anyone thinks that a war in Iraq will make you safer. Now, what I'm going to do today is have a little bit of fun. I'm going to have myself get tied up in this. I'm going to ask for the lovely help of the lovely Judy Tenuta. Could I borrow her for a moment? From you? Judy, would you bring your love goddess over here? Thank you. Could you hold this for one moment as I disrobe?
Oh, yes.
Thus revealing
I
my...
love that jacket.
Thank you. I'm taking it off so I can reveal my semi-divine Greek god-like body. Yes, it's true. You don't...
What part of it is Greek?
Well, I'm...
Oh, turn around. There
Thank you.
you go.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
You don't just wake up with a body like this.
No, I know.
You have to buy me a couple drinks first. All right, now,
Okay, let's...
we're going to go ahead. It's pretty self-explanatory, Judy. It's just go around the backside,
And-
if you could. Cinch the
you might have
cycle
to help
strap
me.
through the
Will I get this done fast enough?
Oh, don't worry about it, Judy. We've got
Yeah,
all the
you
time
might have
for
to
you.
help me because...
Women are so weak.
Well,
That's-
you know, this is like opening the jar. Like you said, I
you
need
go.
a man at my house to,
Yeah.
to take
Help
out
tie
the...
up the other men, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
that's right.
exactly.
And take out the
Very
trash.
good. Very good. All the way through to the back. There you go. Make it as tight as possible. There's a cash
did I
prize
do that
involved.
right? Okay, okay. Now, this goes...
Not
at the-
quite yet. We're going to do that in a moment. Which we'll get to in a moment. Are you all finished back there?
Yeah.
As you can see, you guys have left out one very key, crucial strap.
All right, get
Just
that.
in case I wanted to escape through my rectum. Now, what I want to do, actually, is explain. You want to be very careful with this one, Judy.
Yes.
You see this strap?
Why? Can Jack do it too?
Well, you could, but you got to be careful because this one is to scale. So if you could, take a side, if you would, right or left, because you don't want to split the wave of
Judy,
twin cherubs.
let's go
Go
with
ahead,
this.
Jack.
Yeah,
all the way
I think-
through. All the way through to the back.
Yeah, there you go.
All the way. There you go.
You want to see a camel toe?
Yes, I do,
There we go.
actually.
Now, where does that
Who's
go?
your daddy?
Right here, see that?
Go ahead, Jack.
I got it.
There we
You
go.
know you like it, Jack.
That's the way I like it. Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
One for Judy.
All right.
Yeah, because we had to have it there.
There we
you
go.
go. All the way
Okay.
through, yeah.
I'm good.
Wrong hole, Judy.
I'm got it.
Oh,
okay, it's all
Yeah,
good.
very good. Oh,
Now,
that is-
you want to go to Funky Town if you want to. Bend over and Daddy will
I
take
am.
you
The
there.
problem is I'm discovering, like, how can you ladies stand that?
There's
That's
a
it.
camel toe.
Oh, there is a camel toe. Well,
He's got a camel toe.
there you go.
He's
Well,
got a camel toe.
get one thing straight here. Very good. Now, very good. All the way around and behind, we're going to actually tie the straitjacket. I'd like to point out, Jack,
Okay.
that this straitjacket actually has a bit of show business history.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
This straitjacket was donated to me by Siegfried and Roy.
Oh, no.
my God.
So I guess it's not exactly a straitjacket, but it's
No.
going to work for the routine tonight. So.
Okay, that's
It is a gaily
Yeah,
forward.
it's very, very gaily forward jacket of restraining item for us.
Looks
now,
good.
well, I'm going to make the escape in 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm actually going to make this escape in 1 minute. So I will have you tell me when to start.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'd like to point out, in order to get out of the straitjacket, I have to do a lot of stretching. I have to do a lot of yoga.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I do a lot of meditation. The Incredible Sweater Maker, The Bedazzler. I have a
Right.
lot of free time. I
Okay.
listen to a lot of Enya.
Yeah.
So, you tell me when to make the escape, and I'll make the escape. In order to do so, I have to dislocate my shoulder.
Okay. That's
yes,
fine.
I've been known to get in such a hypnotic trance that
Are
I'm
you not
actually...
gonna, here's the thing, because Judy and I are most concerned about this.
Yes.
You're not going to be passing gas.
No,
Are
no,
you
that's
doing
the
any
last
of
thing
it?
that'll pass. We're done with the Putin stage
Okay.
of the straitjacket escape.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to actually make the escape in record time.
Okay, let's
But in order to do this, I have to dislocate my shoulder, as I said.
Okay, well, honey.
I've been known to get into such
Whatever
a...
melts your
we're waiting.
butter.
We're
I am. I will get
let's
in,
go.
out of the
Tell her-
straitjacket. Tell me when to start, Judy.
Okay.
Anytime.
Go.
Go! Making the escape now, Judy. See? Not only will I dislocate my shoulder, it'll actually blow my spleen clear out of my rectum if all goes well.
Oh, I want to see that.
You don't want to see that, really.
We can
Jack,
sell
it's too
that on
colorful.
eBay. If
Here
it's a
we go.
good spleen.
Oh, my God. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that. Oh,
There it is. Oh, I gotta get a day job. I could have been a rat at Chuck E. Cheese, but no, here I am.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
Yeah.
Very good. Watch this, Judy.
Okay.
Just to show you. Very good. Making this good. Ooh, good job, Judy. Now, actually, there goes the shoulder. Yep. There goes the spleen. Oh, yeah. Woo. Don't you wish you always had a hand down there?
Yeah. I
Save a lot
usually
of time and
do.
money. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's what I want to see.
Actually, yeah, you want to see that? There we go. Freeing jumbo. And we're out. Already out of the straitjacket. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good, thank you.
All right, come over here.
All
sir.
right, thank you.
This is the point where we have you take all your clothes off.
Oh,
and,
great.
And we take turns giving you oral sex. So
That's how I got the job.
Yeah. So that's how she got the job too.
Oh, dream on, tampon. I don't think so. Not happening.
Well, here's the thing. Why did you decide to do this? How old are you? You're like.
No, I won't
28.
go there. 28, thank you, Judy.
Okay. Let me look how old you are.
I'm 43.
Okay. How did you decide to do this? How long have you been doing this?
Well, years of self-denial and a half hour of celibacy brought me to a point where I said, maybe I should go into a comedy variety thrill show. And I did that for years, and then I got too old to really do it as I was for a long time. And so I shifted into other aspects of performance.
Okay, so let me ask you this hypothetical question.
Go, hypothetical man.
Okay, you have on this side, you have people who are escape artists like yourself, right? And then over here you have the people that walk on glass or walk on hot coals.
The fine line of freak
Yeah.
show. Yes.
Who could kick whose ass in a fair fight? The glass walkers or the escape artists?
That's a really good question.
Thank you very much, Jackie.
I think that's very deep
you'd
and
agree. That was a
profound.
very good
I thought that was right there.
I think the
thought that was right
glasswalkers could actually handle more pain, but the straitjacket escapers and your classic variety freaks, I think they'd have the upper edge on the violent overtones.
Now, do you travel
Yes.
to different parts of the United States?
Yes, I've been all over the United States and the world with this.
And do you stay in hotels?
Yes, if it's a good paying gig. If not, you stay elsewhere.
And then are you in your car a lot?
Yes, I go in my car pleasantly across the United States. Where are you going with this, Jack?
I have a question about straitjackets.
Yes.
You obviously got out in a minute.
Yes.
First of all, do the police still use them in real life? And second, you were talking about dislocating your shoulder and stuff.
I've actually been arrested, and as a joke to the officers, when I got out of the car, gave them back their handcuffs because I can escape from handcuffs.
I bet they
I
found
was gonna
that
say, that's not-
hysterical.
That's
the
not
Los
a big
Angeles
joke.
Police Department didn't like that very much.
So they still do use straitjackets, and actually there are...
They're actually, they're still in use. In fact, it's harder now to get them. A lot of variety artists have had a hard time getting them because now you have to have certain doctors order them. You have to have doctors order. You used to be able to just buy them from the...
A straitjacket?
Yeah, there's an alternative community out there that's really into straitjackets, I guess. So it's getting harder and harder to get them. That's why mine's so filthy.
Yeah, I think it's getting harder and harder to get anything that is in the kinky sex business. Not that I've tried, but some friends of mine that I know have been saying that they're having a hard time getting... Okay, never mind. I don't want to get into it anymore. It's me, okay? It's me, and I can't get the things that I need that make me sexually happy.
Is a straitjacket something that you might be interested in? Because I could sell you mine.
Really? No, yours looks like it's been stained.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been through the mill and back.
Yeah.
Kinda
And is it a man stain?
It's let's just put it this way. It's been there.
It's been there.
Oh,
Judy, do you know where there is?
just nasty, man.
Are there people,
I want to get that tied stuff and put
are
it
there
on.
people that use straitjackets as part... Is there a straitjacket fetish people out there?
Hello, Jackie.
I've
honey.
actually had-
We're in
That's what he's been
Hollywood.
saying. That's
No,
what
no, no, no. That's not what
Yes.
he's...
I would imagine there is.
Yeah.
Do you know of any?
Oh, now Jackie
I
wants
see where
to
you're
know.
leading this. No, I don't know of this community, but I do know that I've finished my show with the straitjacket at the time and had certain people inquiring as to what I was doing later with the straitjacket.
There you go. Now, have you ever had, when you're going from one gig to another, have do you have groupies that come? Because you're a handsome guy.
Well,
If I were really drunk and a woman, I'd come on
So
to you.
you're saying you wouldn't come on to me as a man?
No, well, no, I wouldn't. No.
Well, I see
yeah,
about the celibacy and the self-denial,
yeah.
the rejection.
So here's my thing. Like, have you ever gotten a BJ going from one gig to the next?
In transition, yes.
Yeah. It transitioned from
You
one.
said in my car. You
Okay.
know, like, you know.
So, but how about you, Judy?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Are you kidding? I can't sit down. They're right there.
Just waiting to give it to you. Judy's like, yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Let's face it, men just want to take out the trash and lick me.
Oh!
Did I say that?
You did say that. Thank you, sir, for
Thank
coming
you
by.
very
Now,
much,
I know that, wait, real quick, you do other things, too. Tell us
Yes.
what other things you do.
Well,
And hold my hand while you do it, okay?
I'm pursuing an acting career.
Because you're in barber shop.
Yes, I am.
Uh-huh.
Catch it Sunday nights. And,
How cool is that?
I like it a lot. It's really fun playing a token white guy on an all-black show.
That must be
Working
really
for the
cool.
man.
You're on HBO.
Yeah, it's showtime.
Showtime.
Yeah, that's
like a real network. How cool is that?
Q isn't a real network? Please, we're on the rise.
Yeah, well, you know, we would like to think we are, but I don't know. We Judy and I just came from lunch, and it was tortilla chips. Anyway, we're going to be back with more queer stuff. Thank you, sir, so much for your kind participation, and we'll be right back after this message. To the Queer Edge. We have a very special guest from France, and I'd like to introduce him to you. Je pense que c'est cool. Toi, tu me sais pas. Toi, je m'en souviens. Ouais. And toi, le cost de tu disco and Euro trash. Nous allons les avoir à toi, mixer avec tout. Si à jour, Wikibon, à toi et le cost.
Excusez-moi, c'est pas marrant, faut pas le dire. fait, on se tait, on se fait, on se déchire.
Ça vient pas.
Et ça, je t'en prie pour toi.
Petit garçon, laissez-moi vous aimer de ma façon. Pas de dire que je me fous tout à l'heure. Je trompais, je me prends l'épaule. Jusqu'à terre et on t'en fait. Je garde jamais mes gens croisés cocktails. Tous les gars de lutte au gaz. Sous le vent de Bruxelles.
Mets en l'air, pervers que j'aimerais faire. Je vends ton verre de terre, mon cul de fesse. La biche de fesse, comme une pomme de terre. La pique, la vidéo, la coque a du blé. Comme les pilules claires en dehors de terre. Oui, ouais, sous la sous cocaïne et caviar. Nos métal, tu les chasses, ça les colle, la chambre noire. On fait la fête sur le trottoir.
Dans les villes de la ville, comme je pense. Je descends le grand point, je les appuie avec les poings et plus. Est-ce que tu l'as depuis les longues distances? Je le pose comme un ami, les mains le gauche, à l'ennemi, ça me prend. Comme le vent dans tous les cinémas. Non, du goût, c'est mieux que l'argent de l'air. J'aime les peines, le petit trésor.
La gosse, gamin tribune, la gosse, la gosse.
Tu fais tout qui crevait, et tu es de le raton fric-fevé.
Et tu ne l'auras compris,
Qui s'y passe typique.
tu ne l'auras compris. La gosse, faut ta sauce, c'est moi, désolé, c'est pas ma faute. Faut pas le dire, faire de vie, on dit, on déchire. C'est ça, c'est tant pis pour toi.
Come here. Comment ça va de tout nos droits? T'as été moi aussi? Oui.
Okay.
Ok, come here.
Underwear.
Tiens, pour toi. Toi, t'es c'est bon toi. Et toi, avec moi. Merci bien. Hey, don't touch me avec toi. Hey, si. Why? They just threw me these pants. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, I think I'll take them. That's fine. Thank you very much. Oh, they're for him. Well, I will decide. Come here, honey. They want you to dress up. Je pense qu'on va déjà voir son modalité. La continuité. Oh, maman. Judy, can you just take over from here?
Yeah, I will. I would love to. You know, he just took your boyfriend back there, little flower.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Europeans, you know.
Yeah, so I got it from this act that you're like the guy. You're the dominant. You're like the, you're tough.
I'm not.
You're, okay, now forget it, dude. Okay, he's two-timing you.
Okay, here's
They're
some
more
questions for
free,
you guys.
I guess.
How much English do you speak?
A lot.
A lot. How much English do you speak?
Un petit peu.
She speaks well.
Okay. Are you off balance? Are you equilibrium? What is wrong with your equilibrium?
You
No,
know,
because
staying
you
on
know
two
what?
feet.
If you need.
No,
Oh, do I have a? Yeah, I guess.
No, because
in a
she's
year.
jumping a lot and punching, and then she kind of falls off a little.
Yeah, I'm taking medication for that.
Oh, nice.
Beta blockers. I'm taking beta blockers.
Okay. So here's the thing, though. Are you big in Paris?
No.
No. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who in the shit you are, do they?
Not in Barry.
No.
Well, where do they know you?
Orange County.
Orange County.
Inland Empire.
Behind the orange curtain.
Riverside.
Riverside.
Okay, but back to you. You seem a little off balance. Like,
You want me
Are
to
you
show
drunk?
you some more? No.
Not
Come
yet.
here.
I can walk in a straight line, you know,
she's
like.
doing so much kicking.
Yeah, like, you know,
She's
I can do it. I
kicking.
can do it. Yeah.
You can do it. Because you're young. Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 30.
You're 3?
I'm 30.
30, okay. Now, let me ask you this. You like taking your clothes off, don't you?
Yeah.
He does.
Sometimes.
Yes. Do you like to take your clothes off for the men or for the women?
Well, 2 ladies, one guy. So far.
Oh, 2 ladies, 1 guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very, you know.
You're not very stable.
Not very stable.
Is it a
You should talk.
Honey, you should really, when you're throwing, people, have you ever heard this term, glass houses? Because you need to read up on the glass house thing, because before you start saying someone else is not very stable, you know, it's what we call self-inventory. Oh!
Okay, she's.
I've got balance, though.
Okay, you do have
do it. I can do
balance.
it.
Is it a
I
musical?
wish I was a professional acrobat.
Is it primarily a musical act? I mean, do you guys consider yourself a band? I mean, does it? No, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, we're just a gross couple, right?
Do you guys?
Are you guys a couple?
You're
Mostly a
dating.
band.
You're dating?
Mostly.
Most of the
You're,
time.
are you two in love?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah. So do you verstuper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But do you verstupe the boys too?
only one.
Only one?
Only one?
Besides me that we just had back there?
I figured that didn't count because it was.
How many of those don't
part of the
count?
show.
Well, here we-
Because it's what? Okay. It did count, honey. To me, it counted more than you'll
Don't be
ever
so cold,
freaking.
man. Don't be so cold.
Yeah, is he coming across cold?
Cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tell him to chill out.
Where did they
Okay,
meet?
Where?
I'd
Yeah.
like to know where they met.
Where did you meet?
Chicago.
Chicago.
That's my hometown!
Oh,
Yeah,
Chicago.
Yeah.
Nice place if
Well,
you're
it's
a
where a
side
lot
of
of-
beef.
A lot of French people meet in
Yeah.
that city, don't
Big.
they?
Yeah.
Very carnivorous city.
Yeah, they like meat.
Were they when they were singing or rapping or whatever? Were they
What were
doing
you?
it?
Yes. Can you tell us
Was that
this?
in French?
What were you
Yeah,
doing
that
over
was a
there?
French song.
Rapping mostly.
Yeah, with cats.
About what?
With cats in outer space.
With
Yeah.
cats from Charles Irvin, our friend did. Charles Irvin and Gary Canoni, our friends made the cat background.
Speak up a little more, honey.
Oh, Charles and.
You're what we
and,
call in
Gary made
America a low talker.
Okay. Well, Charles and Gary, our friends, made the cat backgrounds, and then we just figured we'd rap in front of
The
them.
song's about like Eurotrash, like the Baron von Gluten.
You like
This
little boys.
German guy in the 19th century who traveled to Sardinia and took pictures of young
Do they rap in English
yeah.
too, or just French? Is it?
Yeah. Do you rap in English?
We do
Yeah.
have some raps in English,
Some.
but yeah.
Do us a rap in English.
Something we'd understand.
Do.
Yeah.
But just
Vaguely.
don't say the C word.
Okay.
No.
Oh, he
We're
won't.
super gay, we're not hetero.
We're super gay, we're not hetero.
We like the sexy, eh?
We like the sexy,
We're
eh?
hetero, we're not gay.
Oh wait, we're hetero, we're not gay.
We like the sexy.
We
eh?
like the sexy, eh?
Now I like indie rock.
Now,
but,
I like
but
to
rock
rock,
can just suck my.
but indie rock can just suck my
So eat my
socks.
feces. Carrot in the parrot.
carrot in the parrot,
Termite in the carrot.
termite in the house,
Just eat my brown.
pralines.
Eat my brown pralines. Do you know, we've had a lot of musical guests on this show, and I don't think any of them have come to the level of expertise in their careers that the two of you have. You are definitely on the brink, on the very brink of superstardom. I expect you to be on the next American French hip-hop pervy idol show. Do you think so?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. Yeah. Are you at all semi-mentally challenged?
That's
Well, there's all that acid I took in college. I mean, I don't know.
Well, how about you, honey?
LSD, yeah.
Yeah, because
That makes,
so
you
you
know,
got,
I
honey.
heard that
you-
kills some
She's
brain
the
cells.
dominant one. Do you
Yeah.
notice? She keeps.
I know she is the
she's
dominant
the
one,
dominant
and
one.
she's not dealing with a full deck either.
Well,
is she?
I don't know. She's
Well,
very
what do you mean by a
dominant. She's
full
got
deck?
a lot of
Yeah.
aggression.
What if a full deck? Like, are there 52 cards in your deck?
Yeah, I
She's
think
got 3 jokers.
Yeah,
3 jokes.
yeah.
This has got to be one of the bizarrest conversations I have ever had in my entire life. And so,
Can we get their names? I don't even know who I'm talking to.
oh,
It's
do-
Lacoste.
Okay, well, do we really
Peter.
care?
No, maybe not.
No.
What are your names?
I'm Xenia, this is Peter.
What is your name?
Her name is Peter?
No,
My
I'm
name's
Peter.
X.
Oh.
This is Peter.
Yeah.
Lacoste.
Okay, Peter Lacoste. Okay, before you go, we're going to say goodbye. You have an amazing body, and you're very flexible. I don't know what part of the planet you came from, but I want you to come back and see us, will you?
Sure.
man.
Yeah.
And when you come back, can you and I, to become French, can you and I French kiss?
Whoa.
Okay, I would like that.
Practice now.
Bonjour, merci bien. À toi, tu peux con numero today. Tomo, pachasa, to, mama. Right after this.
You'd be surprised at how little it takes to get you tight that first time. That's true with adults, but at high school age, even though your mind seems mature, your body isn't, and alcohol is a violent narcotic.
Oh my God, what an educational night this has been. I tell you, just when I think I have learned it all, up come some French folks to teach me that I have not learned it all. So it's life is an ever-evolving, ever-learning experience. Here on the Jackie Jett Queer Edge, we always aim to learn one thing. Our goal is this: no child left behind, no drugs left behind whatsoever. And so this is where we try to go around and find out from our guests, what have they learned today? What one thing have they learned? Because we know they've learned a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. But we're just looking for the one thing. And X, let's start with you, the rubber band girl.
Yeah, Sparks is a great way to start your day.
Sparks is a great way to start your day.
Sparks.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, very good. It makes a lot of sense.
I'm still learning.
It's deep, but yet not. And my lover, my French lover, Lacoste. By the way, I just want you to know.
Okay.
Okay.
We get it. We get it. Okay, go
Thank
Lacoste.
you. Brushing your teeth, good thing.
Brushing your teeth is a good thing, because mine weren't very brushed when we were making out.
Mine weren't that brushy.
Okay,
but
that's fine. Tommy James, here's the question I have for you before you tell us what you have learned today. Would you ever come back on this show again?
I'd love to come back on the show again.
I thought you were getting ready to say only with a gun.
No, no.
Or a machete.
No.
No. So we're
Sure.
cool with you.
I would a little more prep prior to, because I didn't know keeping it clean didn't mean keeping it clean. I learned what keeping it clean means after the fact.
Okay. So you're down with the pervy.
Without question.
You're down with the pervy. Okay. And Mr. Sean, how about you?
Yes. What did I learn? I learned that the Fellini factor goes off the Richter scale on the Jackie Jett show.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Fellini was my idol. And is he dead now? He is dead.
He's dead.
I think that's when he died, he stopped being my idol. I just couldn't allow that to go anymore. Jackie, what about you?
Didn't I learn anything?
What about Judy?
I didn't learn anything. I learned a lot.
I know. I just did that just to see her bitch. I wanted to see her get out. Judy, what did you learn, honey?
I learned that you like to tongue all the boys on the show.
And you got a problem with it?
No, but I noticed, and then you tried to ask him if he would come on.
Okay, we gotta go, Jackie.
Gotta go. Let's wave bye-bye.
Away. Goodbye, everybody.